Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and today we're having a look at, well, to start with, some of the spectacular countryside you get around Paphos. But we're going to be concentrating on this little church that lies between Kallepeia, which is the village you can just see in front of you, and Memphis Hills Golf Resort. The church itself is fairly inconspicuous, but the reason we're visiting it is because behind the church, built into the wall, there's a cave that goes into the heart of the hills, and we're going to be exploring that. Here it is. There's even a little portal outside. We'll have a quick view of the church, paying close attention to those pylons up there. And the cave itself goes into the hill behind it. So we've landed the drone now, and we're going to go and explore the church. There's not a lot to see, to be honest. It's a little place for lighting candles. And there's some pews. But if you go into the church itself, don't worry, I do have a torch when we're in the cave. It's a very small room. Sign saying the church was probably built in 1986. And through there is a very simple altar, which I won't go into out of respect. But the mystery of this church lies behind this door, which is where we'll go now. Just open the door. I'll have to stop filming for a bit to get the torch ready, but before we go in, look at all those crosses on the roof leading down into darkness. Right, this is the Holy Trinity Cave of St. Helena. I'll just shut myself in. And it is a bit of a stoop to start with. A lot of a stoop. I'd forgotten how much of a stoop. We need knee pads. Or long trousers at least. I seem to remember it opens up again in a minute. Look. Oh. There was also one of the reviews I saw. Beware of tarantulas. Warning. I'm guessing this used to be an old mine shaft though. Oh. I couldn't remember before, because I've been here before, back in 2018. I couldn't remember why I'd got so dirty. Ow! But now I can. Oh dear. It's certainly a crawl. The things I do for my channel. I'm going to sit down for a little bit, just so we can have a look at some of the stalactites here. Whew. Oh, I seem to remember down here it turns right and then there's a shrine. There's lots of stalactites. Most of them have probably had their heads knocked off by people scrabbling through the cave But the rocks are amazing. Normally I have to apologise for heavy breathing in my films, but in this instance it's entirely justified. I should explain, I've got the camera in one hand and the torch in the other, and I'm scrabbling down on my knees. Oh! Right, now I'm going to go leg first, I think. My poor trousers are going to be filthy. Oh dear. And see down here, it's either water or fuel. Yeah. But at least it's somewhere working. Oh dear. Stand. And down here, there's a little shrine. Mercifully, no visible tarantulas. And last time we were here in 2018, there's a pair of little shoes here. It's the sort of thing that people put as votive offerings. Maybe they've got a sick child, or you'll see things like little babies' heads, or a baby's head is normally a fertility when they're praying for that they can have a baby. Or you might see a limb, all made in wax I should add, all to focus their prayers. Right, we'll go as far as we can. This is really designed for limbo dancers, I think. Oh, the shoes are up here still. Ow! God knows what the state of my head's going to be. So you have the little shoes I was telling you about. And down there is where presumably the mine, that's what it was, ended. Right, okay, let's go back then. Minding my head. Oh dear. Oh, that was painful. It's a lot easier doing this when you don't have to worry about a camera or the torch. So what I'm going to do, that's why I didn't do that, I forgot. I'll swap hands though. No, you can't just have a torch anywhere, because otherwise you have a huge great shadow. So I've got to try and keep this torch in front of me. I've got to get back through there, swap hands again. So look more of those interesting rocks though. Right, let's go on. It's going to be a bit slippery, so. Oh. If you're not careful here, you could do yourself a nasty injury on your head. And personally, if I was doing this again, I would have knee pads on. Oh. Ow! I'm just going to go on my knees. Oh. I was introduced to these caves by a very good friend of mine called Max. And anyone who's a member of the Paphos Life Forum will know about him. Unfortunately, he died recently, which is what inspired me to revisit some of our old haunts. And I'll burn a little candle for him when we get to our outside again anyway. But Max, this is for you. Hope you're satisfied. Whew. Whew. Oh dear, nearly there. Oh, fresh air. Whew. And that's the way I go. So, as I'm out of breath, I'll leave you with the goodbye I recorded back in the cave. I hope you enjoyed that little trip into the Paphos countryside to see some of its charming mysteries. There are a lot more, and we've covered them in articles over on our website since 2016. And what I intend to do going forward is make films of some of the places we visited to introduce them to a different audience. So, hope you enjoy that and stay tuned for more of the same. Thanks a lot.